And now we'll be tackling the first lesson, a poem by Lina Sagaral Reyes. Who is Lina Sagaral Reyes? She was born in 1961 and grew up in a Villa Limpa, Bohol, which according to the writer is a village of blacksmiths, nipa thatchers, fishers, carpenters, a few teachers, sailors, and other professionals, and women who live on their own. She took courses in journalism and creative writing at Suleiman University between 1978 and 1983. She was diagnosed with a disease. That's why she wrote furiously in the time measured out for her. She outlived the previous diagnosis and returned to Villa Limpa, reclaimed her parents' house, and transformed it into the office of the Center for Creative Women. She researched the life stories of the creative women in villages for the writers involved in Creative Cultural Alternatives or the WICCA. The first lesson. I apprenticed to an old woman of three-tone skin, light in the feet, dark face, darker hands. He tells me rules I must follow before I can break them. Dip into the deeplessness of each other's eyes are nets, yield ocean secrets, small fish, tough wings for fins that truly take to flight like UA helicopters droning. The poem is about the different facets of life and a picture of a woman and a child. It is about the life cycle where childhood and adulthood meet halfway. As beginners in life, we need advice from the one who has more experience. In the first lesson poem, the three-tone skin means an old lady that has so much experience with life. It can be happiness, sadness, excitement, and colorful just like the skin tones of what woman who live in her life well. With this, upon meeting the trainee, the beginner, or the child, the old woman may fill their blank innocent eyes with positive and negative possibilities, and they will never know what will happen next, and everything will be based on their faith, hope, and free will. The poem is using the first person point of view using the persona of the apprentice, and it is in the free verse style and serious tone. So in critical approaches in literature, we have here the formalistic, which analyzes literary works with their form, structure, and literary elements. So in this poem, it uses deep words and can be interpreted using figurative meaning. It also uses literary devices such as imagery and symbolism. In the poem, the three-tone skin symbolizes the old woman or those people who are expert in life. The eye symbolizes the innocence of the beginner or the child in the poem. And the ocean symbolizes our fate. For biographical approach, it uses details of the author's personal life to analyze the author's work. It was being mentioned that Lina was diagnosed with a disease. With this, she highlighted the importance of life in her literary works. So lastly, we have the feminism or the feminist approach. It focuses on female characters, images of women, and concepts of feminine in literature. So aside from highlighting the importance of life, Lina also highlights the significance of women since they are the bearer of every child and gives hope to the world. And that will be all. Thank you for listening.